Hey folks, I'm back. So let's get straight to the point. I did not like this film. Not because the acting wasn't good. It was, especially Josh O'Connor. Not because the filmmaking wasn't good. It's Luca Guadagnino. The guy knows how to shoot a movie. So what was it? The script? Not really. The script was serviceable. Okay, the excessive music. Kinda, but nah. So what was it? And why didn't I like this film? Well, here's the thing. A film isn't always as good as a sum of its parts. Some great films have zero music and are still great. Some have loads of music and are still great. Some have fantastic central performances and mid-level supporting performances and vice versa and are still great. Some have terrible scripts but great directors who make the terrible scripts into great films. Some have terrible directors but great scripts who can make the films good anyway. So the individual sums are important, but not everything. The key is how it all comes together. And Challengers has a problem. What I like to call a film problem. The film is just trying so damn hard to be a film. Now, hear me out. About 60 minutes into the film, I was left thinking, I can hear you film, I can see you film, but what is it you're trying to say? What ultimately was the point of the film? I get it. The real game here is between the emotions of the characters, not the tennis games, as Zendaya's character Taoshi alludes to in an earlier scene.
For about 15 seconds there, we were actually playing tennis. We understood each other completely. So did everyone watching. It's like we were in love.
I get it. But the truth is, a whole film cannot ride on the premise of the emotions of the characters that I really know nothing about. The worst case of this being the character of Art, played by Mike Feist, an empty shell of a character who I keep hearing from other characters what he thinks, feels, but I never see or hear anything from the character himself. Maybe the art of the character is in what we don't know, Marcus, is what you're thinking. Well, no, you don't get 2 hours and 11 minutes of my time and then actually not tell me anything.
Ah, my poor fool, Matthew. Do you not see?
No, I don't see, because sometimes you're metaphorical, sometimes you're literal. You know, do you mean it metaphorically, like you did with the lilies and the fishes of men?
Oh, yeah!
Or is it literal? Are you saying this bread and wine will literally become your body and blood? No, look, stop saying as if it's obvious what you mean. You haven't made yourself clear. Now don't say just say metaphorical or literal.
So yes, the cinematography is good, but every film nowadays looks good. So if your film doesn't look good nowadays, you must be using a potato as a camera. The music, although overly used, is okay. The story and script is serviceable, and the acting is good, I guess. Which leads me to the title of this video, and one person in particular, Zendaya.
And then we see each other again, it's magic. You know what I mean?
Is it me, or is she not in danger of becoming the most typecast actress in Hollywood at this moment in time? She seems to play the sassy girl in all her films. If she isn't scowling, she's shouting. If she isn't shouting, she's sulking. And it's becoming rather tiresome. Sure, she's stunning, has $1 million face, has a great agent, and that Hollywood boyfriend. But at this stage, she's just kind of phoning in these performances.
So you want me to scowl, shout, and be sassy when you say action? I can do that.
Did you read the script?
Nah.
Well, why did you choose to film that?
Well, you're an established Oscar-nominated director. Duh.
And I'm bloody tired of it. She needs to challenge herself, and I'm not talking about Malcolm and Marie or Euphoria, where she's working with her best buddy, Sam Levinson.
Let me catch you looking at her again. Let me catch you looking at her again.
I'm not.
Let me catch you looking at her again.
I'm sorry, I'm not
fucking catch you looking at her again. I'll fucking drag you down Rodeo while your fucking ass just fucking stomp you. I'll fucking curb stomp you.
I'm sorry.
I'll fucking curb stomp you.
I'm talking about doing something that pushes her away from the mainstream sassy girl role. Because I, for one, who has been a staunch defender of Zendaya, can no longer do so. Now, I get it. Many may say that this is her best performance, but I just don't see it. And honestly, when she plays her older self with a more mature haircut and smarter clothes, she still looks like a teenager. Oh, look at that. It's ridiculous. I see such potential in her. But what I'm not seeing is much of that potential coming into the light. Which reminds me, in Dune and Dune 2, Why was she the only person amongst the Fremen who had an American accent? I mean, at least get an accent coach, dude. I mean, it's not as if you had monologue upon monologue to cite.
Your blood comes from dukes and great houses.
It kind of breaks the immersion of a scene when all you get is this. He is the chosen one,
Yeah, cool.
the Messiah.
You think?
Paul would save us.
He's cute. Yeah.
So yeah, Challenges was one of those weird films where I lost interest about halfway through when I knew that the plot was thin beer and where it was going. But whilst also appreciating the craft and the effort that went into it. And for me, it's a 6. So yeah, I was rather disappointed by this film. But if in the meantime you could backhand that like button, volley the subscribe button,
And serve that notification button. And until he speaks again, big love.
loving the video? Well, of course you are, which is why you made it this far. And I would love for you to be a Patreon on this channel. You could be one for just as little as £1.
I'm just gonna go find a cash machine.
I think that's like $100 or something. I'm not very good with currency conversion. Your support helps this channel grow and helps me make more awesome videos like this one. What do you get as a member? Well, many amazing things like free exclusive videos that I cannot put on YouTube because of copyright laws, free live membership chats, and you get a huge shout out on every video essay that I make. The link is on the video description and on the channel. And as always, big love.